Right, let's have a look at the basics of Excel, how to select, use columns, and a bit about autofilter. So the first thing we need to do, of course, is open up Excel. So if we go to our Start button, click on Excel, open it up. As you can see, here's one I prepared earlier. Here's our Words Their Way grouping. So if I go into this spreadsheet and I have a look at it, I can see as I move my mouse around, currently it looks like the shape of a big white X with an outline. So that's it, you can see above family name, and I'm moving across the headings at the top of our page here. So that's the select mode. When in select mode, I can click with my left mouse button on individual cells, and you'll see when I click on a cell like this one up in here, the contents of the cell appears up in the title bar. So if I click on this cell, up in here the contents appears up top. When I'm in select mode, I can click and hold the left mouse button and I can select, so I can select multiple areas. So this is how we do holding and selecting. I can also, you'll notice that when the cursor moves to the top of a row, that it turns into a downward arrow, which means I can select an entire row at a time. So if I wanted to say change everything to bold, then I can do select all, right mouse button click on bold. Now everything in that column is bold. If I don't want that, I take the click off. I select that one cell, hold on, I do want that one to be bold, right mouse button click, now it's all bold. The other thing I can do is if over on the left hand side I move my select cursor over, automatically it hits a row. I can click on that row and select it, and then I can right mouse button click and I can delete and get rid of that whole row. And now my title row is the very top, and that's how you want your spreadsheets, with the title row being the very top row starting at A1. Now let's say that I've got my spreadsheet here and I want to find out who are all the kids in my class and what level they're at. Well, there's a quick easy way to do that. If I go to data and turn on filter, now the auto filter is on. You can see these drop downs. If I come to roll class, and if I take the tick off for select all, and now I tick it just for 5C and click OK, now the spreadsheet has showing me just the cells, just the rows that meet the condition of 5C. And as you'll see, rows above 50 haven't been shown to me, and rows from 74 to 208 have not. It's just showing me what I need to see for my class. So there's my class. Now, right, now I know what's going on for them. Let's say I want to filter a bit further and say within my class, I want to know the kids who really need to work hard with their spelling. So I'm going to form a group with everybody that is within word pattern early, middle and late. So I took the tick off for select all and I've only ticked those three groups. Now I only get the names of those three people or of people who fit into those groups. So let's say I've done this information, I've printed that out, so I've told these people the information that they need. Now I want to reset and go back to how everything was. All I need to do is go to data and beside my filter, click on clear. There we go, I've just cleared it. Or sometimes you might want the filter on and go, oh, where'd the filter go? It's disappeared. All you need to do is click in A1, data, filter, filters back on again. Final thing I do, now that I've got my filter on, I might want to now just go and see who's everybody in my class. So I click on the filter for the column about teacher, click on the select all that deselects everything, scroll down and find me, put the tick on me, OK, hey presto, there's all the kids that I'm going to have in my class. So now I can create that list so I know who I'll be teaching for Words Their Way. So that was just some of the basics of how we can use the select key and auto filter. The last one that I'll show you is that if you take your select up to the column and go and highlight the columns here, you can change the column width quite easily. Move your cursor over and it becomes a line with an arrow on either side. Click and hold and I move, let go, and I've just changed not only the width of this column but all the columns I had selected at the same time. So that can be a nice quick easy way. If that's too much space, the last thing I'll show you is if you move your cursor up, and so it can be on any of these, and double click when it's at the line with the arrow on either side. That then changes every single one of these columns to be as wide as the widest piece of data within that column.